ready to turn that heat pump from the cooling mode to the heating mode. And we just want to make sure that the thermostat settings are where they need to be. So we're going to go on inside and take a look at this thermostat. Come on in, let's take a look at this thing. So the first thing we're going to do is check the system setting. And on this one, you can see it's got it's got several different settings. It's got heat, cool, and auto, off, and then emergency heat. So we're going to put it into heat, but you could also set it to auto, which would mean it would be either heat or cool, depending on what the temperature is in the house. But for what we're doing today, we're just going to put it to heat. Then we'll back out of the system, and I'm going to go to the fan setting, and the fan is on auto, which is where we want it to be. Then we go back to the home, and it's showing us right now that it's 73 degrees in the house. And the thermostat is set to 72. Just going to cut it on to show you what it's going to display when the heat cuts on. So I bumped it up 2 degrees above what the temperature is in the house right now. So the heat pump will kick on in heat mode. And it tells us system heat on. Now, not every thermostat is going to display the same thing, but it will have a way of letting you know the heat is running. Some of them just got a little small flame that turns on. Other ones, there's all different ones, right? A minute ago, we just turned it up 2 degrees and it said heat on. But on a heat pump, what you got to watch out for is cranking that thermostat way up above what the temperature is in the room. If we went 2 degrees, we stayed heat on. Sometimes though, when you go just 2 degrees, you'll see the auxiliary heat cut on. Some thermostats are set up that way. Just depends on how they were programmed. And the aux heat cut on. So now what's happening is you are using was essentially a big old toaster oven to add supplemental heat to the heat pump. So you want it to heat up really quick. In the heat pump, it's only going to usually deliver around 85-degree air. When your heat strips cut on, you're going to see the temperature of the air coming out of your vents go up a lot. It can be anywhere from 120 to 150 degrees, depending on the size of the heat strip package installed. I'm getting hot quicker. My system's not going to run as long. It's going to save me money. That's not the way it works. So it's going to take it a while to get that temperature on up. But what you would do in this situation, what it's doing is it's saying, well, you want it hot quick. So let's turn on those heat strips. Let's turn on that auxiliary heat, what I was calling a toaster oven, to pump out a lot of extra heat. That strip heat uses a whole lot more energy to heat than your heat pump does. Your heat pump's going to give you about 4 units of heat for every unit of electricity it uses. But those heat strips, it's a 1-for-1 thing. So you're not getting the same efficiency that you want when you're using your aux heat. So don't bump that thermostat up more than 2 to 3 degrees at a time. Each system is different, and you're going to have to figure out which one what temperature is on your system to figure out what it takes to make that aux heat come on and avoid it. Don't bump it up a lot. Do it slow.